There we go.
Right by.
All right, you ready?
Bye.
Are you ready for the theme song?
Two musician brothers are muzzle tough. They have a crippling addiction.
Great.
to buying
Guys,
stuff.
that was our brand new theme song. Hope you fucking liked it. And by new theme song, I mean old theme song. Today we're gonna be rating band
Only but a great.
instruments because, as you both know, Brickle and I are both band leaders in our respective hometown churches, and so we figured let's just rate band instruments. So get some from best, some worst, some to last. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
oh, that being said,
We've never done this before. We've never done this.
never done this before. Here we go.
Woo.
Let me just let's ambigify us real quick over here. So we got the classic tier list system. We got S to F, S being super, A being, and F being not good.
No, I know the rating, Mayor. It's like this.
All right.
I'm sorry, Klivik.
So go
S is for super.
Mhm.
A is for all right.
Mhm.
B is for C is for come on now. D is for down bad, and F is for fucking terrible.
I
And
like
now we
that.
know what they all stand for.
I like that.
Now
All
we
right.
know.
I thought B was going to be like badass or something a little more complimentary.
No. A is like puts the ass in badass. B just puts the bad in badass.
Okay. Well, Ben,
Once you get a B, you're failing.
speaking of badass, we got a motherfucking euphonium. Where are you going to put the euphonium, Ben?
Euphonium. I hardly know him.
Woo!
I not only do I not know what the fuck a euphonium is,
It's
but
kind of
also
like a tuba, but not yet.
I would put that in S tier. No. I want to put that in C tier.
See?
Shout out to all euphoniums.
All right.
Euphoniums.
How about a trombone, Ben? We could zip right through these. A trombone's going in B tier.
Why, Mayor? Why is it going to B tier?
Trombone is a solid instrument, plays an integral role in the brass ensemble, but could also rip a mean fucking solo if it needs to.
B tier.
B tier.
No argument there.
I mean, similarly right there with the saxophone, right?
Saxophone's S tier.
S tier?
Saxophone's S tier.
Saxophone.
All day, every day.
Wait. Just to be clear, they're showing us an alto saxophone in this picture.
Oh, an alto sax, F tier.
That's what I thought. You've got to look
Yeah.
closely at the picture, Ben. All
I
right.
only see a part of it.
Speaking of euphoniums, we have a sousaphone.
Sousaphone has one of the greatest names for an instrument. Rolls off the tongue.
Oh yeah.
And it sounds great, looks great. It's a great instrument. D tier.
D tier.
D tier. I don't like it.
Wow. Okay. French horn, Ben. Let's still stick with the horn theme. Let's get those out of the way. French horn.
French horn is good. It can be used as a cup. I'd say that's A tier.
I don't think you're okay. I'm gonna add some
look,
input here.
I'm shooting from the hip
French
here.
horn.
I don't know.
Okay, French horn is going in D tier with the sousaphone, just underneath the euphonium. Here, you know what? Let's get back the drum set, Ben.
S
Every
tier.
band, of course.
You want to know a fun fact?
Go ahead.
Well, you say first. You say first.
I'll say a fun fact. Did you know that drums were invented in the modern drum set was invented in 2012 by Questlove?
I did know that. He was on a quest for love, and he was like, "How do I get them?" And then he was like,
he found it
he
through
beat
rhythm.
him to it. And also, here's another fun fact: the drum set, the modern drum set, is the first ever all-American instrument. That's right. Everything else invented somewhere else. Drum set, we made that shit. Shout out America. That's why we're great. That's why we're number one.
Are you saying that drums are the only all-American instrument?
No. Other things were invented in America after that. But as far as like the iteration of the drum set, that is an American instrument. That is an American invention.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't
Well,
Google
I
it.
already know clarinet's going to be going in B or A right off the
No,
bat.
that's S tier. Clarinet's S tier.
S tier?
And I have a good reason why.
Because you own one?
Let me confirm that.
Oh, Ben's about to hit us with some motherfucking riffs, Ben. Right into the mic. Here we go. Okay. That was good. Have you learned how to push the octave button yet?
Nope. Never will.
Okay. All
Never will.
right.
Never will.
Electric guitar. Every band has an electric guitar, but we're talking about as it sits in the band. You know what I mean?
I would say I want to give a controversial opinion here.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say F tier because
Why?
we don't need it. We don't need the guitar. The
It's
guitar is a
really
worthless
true.
instrument.
It's really true. Guitars
It's a
actually, do
stupid
you want to
instrument.
know a fun fact about guitars?
Of course.
Guitars don't exist.
Yeah, that's why it's an F tier, dude. It's all fake. F
That's
stands
right.
for fake.
Well, okay, then how do you feel about the bass? The electric
S tier.
bass.
S tier.
There you go. You're fucking right.
It's a
You're
real
fucking right.
instrument.
You're fucking right. All right, now we're looking at some instruments here where okay, so here we go. We got a baritone saxophone. That's A tier.
Baritone saxophone. That's definitely A tier right
A
there.
tier for sure, for sure.
That's got the chunk of a saxophone, but it's got the fur of a bear.
Yeah. And now we have another saxophone, a tenor. Tenor might even go in S tier, dude.
That's S tier. That's S tier.
Tenor's
That's
S
10
tier.
out of
That's
10.
the S tier one.
That's a tenor,
10
dude.
out of
That's a
10.
tenor.
Alrighty.
Tenor.
Now I see they're giving us 2 French horns. It could be possible that we're supposed to treat this. Is it a chance to treat it more favorably, or to?
Yeah, one of them is a the French horn from Bastille, and one is the French horn from
One of them is
Versailles.
one of them is a Belgian horn.
Yeah, one of them
No one can
seeded
tell
from the
the
Union or
difference.
something like that. I would say C tier
Okay.
because it looks
Similar.
like it.
Now here's a real question, Ben. Here's a real question. A snare. Just a
Snares.
snare. I'm assuming they couldn't find a picture of a timpani, and that's why there's just a picture of a drum. So I'm going to say
There's 2 snares.
It's 2 snares. So let's assume that one's the right timpani and the other one's the left one.
I would say this is kind of like a Twix situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know the famous Twix situation?
Right Twix, left Twix.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
both F tier.
Okay.
We don't need it. We don't want
We don't need it. We don't. Ben, how about a violin? You like a violin?
it. Here's the thing about the violin.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
tell you. Here's the thing about the violin. In band, as it's like jazz band, school band, what our expertise. The honest truth is that every child sucks at violin.
Yes.
It never fucking sounds good. And I understand why you're doing it, but it sounds horrible. Switch to cello. It's easier to make a cello sound good, which, by the way,
Yeah.
cello is going up in B tier, and violin here is going in F tier.
Good. Violin's basically like a stupid small cello that's dumb.
Ooh, controversial opinion. Viola, though?
S tier.
Viola's going in. I was going to put it in like C.
Okay.
No, I will make the difference.
I don't know what a viola is. I don't even know
Viola-
what that is.
Nobody knows, but it bothers violinists. That's all you need to know.
S
Now,
tier.
all right, well, let's be real then. Let's be real. We've all played the tuba before,
I've done horrendous things with the tuba.
but now we're going to rank it. Where are you going to rank
That's-
this motherfucking tubalicious tuba?
All right, I would say a tuba. Since it does have a B in it, I'm going to say B. It also has an A in it, but we're not going to talk about that.
But B also stands for bass, which is kind of what a tuba is. I'm going to put it in A tier.
All right. I vibe with that. Speaking of vibe,
Oh, a vibraphone right here.
that's right. S tier.
Okay. Yep.
It's got vibe in
Okay.
it.
Okay, Ben. Okay.
Okay.
How about a
All right.
motherfucking trumpet, Ben?
Trumpet I like because it reminds me of my childhood. F tier. Didn't have a good childhood.
The audience.
F tier.
I'm assuming that's what this picture is supposed to be.
No, what that picture is, that right there is, it's saying AI generated instruments. That's what it's saying, because that's not real people. That's not a real room.
No,
That's not even a real ceiling.
That's
Look
the
at it closely there.
auditorium. They're saying What do you mean? Look at it closely. There's plenty
Look
of
at it real
places that
close,
look
Mayor.
like.
Look at it real close. Klibick, come on now.
I'm going in. This is as big as I can go.
Right there. You see it right there. You see it right there.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ben, let's be serious. Are they
David.
saying the auditorium is an instrument, or are they saying that the audience in the auditorium is an instrument? What are they saying, Ben?
I think they're saying is a pure gold room an instrument? Like, does it have a resonance? And the answer is yes.
Yes. Yeah, it does.
And we're gonna put it in C tier because we need to fill out C tier a little bit. It's logic.
Great reasoning.
Yep.
Piano.
Okay, piano's tried and true. Beethoven played it. Dua Lipa plays it. All the greats play it. Okay, I would say piano is gonna go A tier. Can't go wrong with the piano.
Piano
Speaking of
is
which, you have
solid A
to send me a
tier.
photo.
Oh yeah. Speaking of photos, oboes.
That was a rhyme. S
Kind
tier.
of. What do we
S
gotta
tier
do? S
rhyme.
tier
D
oboe?
tier is
Ooh,
no. S
damn.
tier
Oh,
rhyme. D
oh,
tier instrument.
oh.
Although I will say the oboe does look like a straw, which is
Oboe's
something
kind of
I
dope.
enjoy
It's
using.
also a double reed instrument.
So you
Never
get
think
double the
about that.
reeds.
No, it means you have to spend more money on
Mm,
something that wears out faster.
S tier.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. I know this because I've been a professional oboist for the Philadelphia Philharmonic. Say
I
that
mean
10 times fast. Um,
S tier. S stands for expensive. It's very expensive.
mm.
Mm.
All right, now we have a lot of repeats. We got another drum set, we got another sousaphone, a euphonium, a tuba, we got another saxophone, another trumpet, another drum set, another violin, viola. Oh, a clarinet, we did that. There's a bass
I
clarinet, a baritone
base
clarinet, Ben. Fucking A
S
S
tier.
tier, dude.
S tier.
S tier. Um, that's our sister's name, by the way.
S
Um,
tier. Don't dox
uh,
her.
she's been doxxed. All right, I don't know what to tell you.
Done
I
been
can't.
doxed, Esty.
I can't edit that out. All right, Ben. I think we did it. I think we ranked.
Let's take a gander. Let's take a gander. What about
Oh, a
I see different
piccolo.
types. There's another kind.
This is a piccolo. Piccolo's fucking dope. I'll put it in B tier.
Piccolo's dope. B tier is good.
Uh-huh.
Maybe let's see. I mean, it's interesting because you're missing all of the real good instruments.
What do you mean? We got all the real good
No, we
instruments.
don't got. There's no synthesizer.
There's no harp.
Okay. There's no harp. There's no
Well, there is kind of a synthesizer. There's two pictures of a piano. One's an electric piano, so
yeah. What we a piano is just an analog synthesizer.
Mm. Mm.
That's a big brain move right there.
Mm.
That's what we call a reach. Big reach. And then what about those things, those little clacky things that they use in Spanish music that
Goddamn. And the big old clappy things they use in other types of music.
like hands, for example.
Oh, and they don't have the little
What about singers?
they don't have that thing either. They don't have a harp or a lyre.
You're lying.
They don't have a typist, a stenographer. They don't have a gong. You're right. We're missing a lot of stuff here. There's no triangle.
Wow.
Wow.
The hardest instrument.
Literally.
I would say if triangle was here, it would go a step beyond or above. Be of is a
It would
mixture
go
of those
be
words.
of.
It would go be of S tier.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed our band instruments tier list. If you disagree with us, go fuck yourself.
Big
Or
time.
or choose to spend your life arguing with us in the comments below. We will always respond, and it will always have meaning. You just have to decipher it yourself.
We don't string together like random words with our responses that just are
We
generated.
we choose what we say to each and every one of you very carefully
Very
after
carefully.
visiting each and every one of your channels after you comment, and we analyze and we decide what would be the best response for you, and then we say it. So we are going to leave you now in silence. Good night.
Fuck you guys.